Okay, in this video we're going to look at the piano part in There's Only One. So the reason for this video is to help you get the vibe more so than like the right notes. So I'm going to show you what the notes are and how the chords are played, but it's more so you understand the feel of the piano. First thing to know is that it's like a really like felty piano. It's going to sound different if you're just using a piano patch, which is fine, but like that's what the piano on the track sounds like. It's not like that's a more traditional piano sound. So I'll start with the just with this sound, just so you can kind of hear it. But we'll start from the top. So there's some sort of licks throughout. So we'll start on an F sharp minor 7, and the way I'm playing that is so F sharp, C sharp, F sharp, A, C sharp, and it's all very light. But you don't want to be like piano rock ballad. So just playing with a lot of feeling is super important. So that's the first chord, and then we hit this E as like a passing note, and then we go to this E, I guess 11 sort of. So we're basically playing an E with the suspended 4, but it's not suspended because we're adding it. So a suspended 4 would be that, but we're actually playing the third of the chord with it. So I'm playing E, B, E, G sharp, A, B, E. So all these chords are really thick. That's what gives it that sound. So that's our second chord of the song. So then we have another passing note, which is the C sharp. So right here on this E, C sharp, and then we're gonna play a D, but we're holding the C sharp through, so it makes it a D major 7. And I'm playing D, A, D, F sharp, A, and you can kind of throw this E in there. I can't remember if it's there originally, but 2, 3. It's probably not in there, but if you want to, you can throw it in there. Give it a little spice. And then we're into the verse. So same kind of thing, except our second chord is different. So we're playing this very wide chord. So down here I'm playing a C sharp, A, E. So it's an A major triad, just inverted quite a bit, and it's quite a stretch. So that's what I'm doing. You can just basically do C sharp and A in the left hand and an E major triad in the right hand. That gets the job done too. I just like how that kind of moves. But you can do that. And then we got that D. And then we do that little E over D thing. So 2, 3. So we're basically just doing D, E. So that's how I'm doing the B minor 7. So fifths in the left hand, so we'll go from the A, so just A and E with an A major triad. And then I just move this fifth up to there, so B and F sharp, and then I play A, D, and E. So I'm basically just moving the C sharp to a D. Then a nice D major 7, so. Kind of the same thing as before, like this E, I'm not really striking it again, it's just holding over, so it kind of makes it a D major 9. that's also kind of a passing thing. And it just holds over, and you really just strike the D major, but you're kind of holding those over so it plays into that chord. And then technically the second time around, the A is not in the bass. So you can do that both times. It kind of takes some of the notes out of the low end, which might transfer better on the piano sound. Because that might get a little muddy. So you can just omit the A. Right, and then we're into the chorus. Which there's actually a line for. So we're kind of doing this little arpeggio thing. So we're playing the chord, the F. So I'm basically doing an A major all the way up with my F sharps in the bass. Right. And then the same thing, just with D's in the bass. Same thing. And then the only difference is when we go to that B minor, that C sharp just changes to a D. So I guess really you only play the chord on that first chord, and then like on the D, like I'm just doing octaves in the right hand, and then let the arpeggio fill out the chord. So that time's different too. Instead of going, so we do that twice. Then we go. So A, C sharp, E, F sharp, A, C sharp, E, A. So on like a piano patch, it's going to transfer a little bit. It's going to sound more like this, right? Although this is a very bright piano patch. So yeah, that's kind of the vibe. There's not really any other parts you need to know. So yeah, so just consider all that when you're playing this tune and have fun.